as they always have been, our goal is to win the conference championship. Especially since Macy and I have been here, we've noticed a distinct improvement every year as we get closer to that goal. So that's always on our mind, and returning again to the tournament would be a great opportunity.
Absolutely, too. And, we're going to have a little bit of a different, lineup this year. So going off of that, just starting off with a really good start to the season is what we're focused on right now. And again, like Katie said, our goal is always to win the conference in the end. Well, we think it's been going really well. The freshman class, they are so eager to learn. They're not afraid to make mistakes, which is awesome, and it makes it really easy for us from trying to coach them up and implement them into the culture. And, I think our goal just as captains is to really, teach them what we've learned these past couple years and make it so that it's so set and ingrained in our culture that it's sustained for when we leave.
Yeah, and these first years are really impressive. They pick up on things very quickly, so that's made the transition very smooth. And also, just kind of going off of what Macy said, we have our core values, we have our Haverford women's basketball standards that we're always applying to, regardless of who's in the leadership. So that's something that we've just been trying to carry over and continue on that legacy. Yeah, we're looking for the biggest upset in Haverford history. We're going to beat Penn at the Palestra. That would be the greatest. But then also just the conference games. Mm-hmm. Every conference game is a huge game because we have such a competitive conference. But as always, it's most exciting to play Hopkins, Gettysburg, Muhlenberg, our rivals from the day we step foot on campus.
And that's what's at least one of my favorite things about the conference is everyone. You're always going to have a good game. It's always pretty evenly matched, and oftentimes it just comes down to, what happens in the last 2 minutes. It's so exciting. I'm so fortunate for me because I live 30 minutes away, so I grew up going to the Penn games when I was younger. So it's kind of like basketball career full circle. Yeah. So it's super exciting, especially to play at the birthplace of collegiate basketball, and it's just gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm just excited. When you're going through recruiting and stuff and you wind up at a Division III school, you always want a chance to show just how hard you work and how you can compete with these higher level teams, and just how a Division III work ethic can sometimes outmatch some other things. So it'll be a great game. It'll just be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
The program's meant the world to me the past couple of years. It's been such a big part of my college experience, and being able to be a part of the team that not only being surrounded by such great people, but also being as successful as we have been in the past. The goal is to just keep that going again, and just enjoy every moment of the senior season.
Yeah, we've just been so lucky to be surrounded by a great group of women every single year, and like we said before, we've improved every year, and so that's really what we're focusing on, and just consistently laying the groundwork for future generations of Haverford women's basketball players, but ultimately just enjoy the time that we have here, getting a little nostalgic, but yeah, we have a great team, and it may look a little different this year, but it can still work really well, especially fitting into our core values and how we play, but we just want to stick with that.
Go Forwards.